Okay, back to part 2. Sorry about that, guys. I would love to get it through in one. All right, so compound interest. That's your formula. You have seen this before. So there's where the A's and the P's come in. You have your principal amount, which is your P. Your rate is your percent. Again, always change it to a decimal when you use it in your formula. N is the number of times per year that you're going to compound your account. So if it compounds quarterly, then it's going to compound 4 times a year, and N will equal 4. Okay, if it's going to compound monthly, then it's going to compound 12 times per year, and N will equal 12. And if it compounds daily, then N will equal 365. I know, sometimes there aren't 365 days in a year. We're still using 365. So if it's daily, that's what we use, 365. And then T is your time in years. So A will always be your ending amount. So just please notice that N is used 2 times in this equation, so you have to make sure that you put it in both. All right, so last example. How much should Sabrina invest now in a money market account if she wants to have $9,000 in the account after 10 years? The account provides an APR of 6% compounded quarterly. All right, so the quarterly is huge. That means that it compounds 4 times per year. Hey, that was a really good circle right there, or oval. That almost hit exactly in the right spot. So since it's quarterly, N will equal 4. Okay, so you're going to use that formula and you're going to substitute in N again twice. So you're going to use the 4 in 2 different places. Now this is a little bit different because I'm not asking you for the ending amount. I'm telling you that she wants to have $9,000 after 10 years. So how much does she need to put in now to have $9,000 in 10 years? So we're going to have to do a little bit of solving right here, but no biggie. So the 9,000 is going to be your A. And we don't know what our initial amount is. We don't know what our principal is. So the P is what we're going to be solving for. Parentheses go there. And then you're going to have 1 plus, our percent is 6%, so 0.06 divided by 4 to the 4 times 10 power. As always, these are your notes. So I'm writing a lot more than you would necessarily need to write, but obviously you have to know where everything comes from. So here we go. We're going to go through our little order of operations and simplify on the right-hand side before we do anything with solving for P. So if you take 0.06 divided by 4, you will get 0.015. So you're going to get 1 plus 0.015. And then we're going to raise that to the 40th power because that's what 4 times 10 is. So then we have 9,000 equal to P times 1.015 to the 40th power. And just like anything, we are going to divide by that number, the 1.015 to the 40th power. So you know me, I like to keep things exact, but if you want to get that number and get it in your calculator and then do 9,000 divided by your second answer thing, you're more than welcome to do that. I personally like to do P equals 9,000 divided by 1.015 to the 40th power. So just make sure that it works in your calculator and you do everything correctly. You should end up with $4,961.36. Basically, if she puts in 5,000 now, in 10 years, it will be 9,000 with a 6% quarterly compounding. Woohoo! Good to know. Now that whole saving for college thing, although you guys are going to college sooner than I think. All right, so there you go. That was part 2. We are done. I will see you tomorrow in class.